What's up, YouTube? Zachary Michaels here. I'm an actor, and this is An Actor Reacts. Today, we'll be reacting to I've Got an Angel by the Clark sisters. Let's get into it. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And if you'd like to further support myself and the channel, gain access to some exclusive content and early reactions and reviews, and give your input on future content, the link to join my Patreon will be in the description box. I've Got an Angel by the Clark sisters was written and composed by Twinkie Clark and originally appeared on the group's 9th studio album, Heart and Soul, in 1986. The song was later sampled by Aaliyah for her song Never Givin Up on her 1996 album, One in a Million. I've Got an Angel has since been included on a number of the group's compilation albums, and the Clark sisters re-recorded the song for their third live album, Live, One Last Time, in 2007. Alright, y'all, quickly before we get into this reaction, over on Patreon, I recently reacted to the Clark sisters, aka Twinkie Clark, featuring Rance Allen, Trust in Him. So if you're interested in seeing my reaction to that performance, that is up on the Patreon. Again, link is in the description. But I've Got an Angel. I'm excited to get into this one. Shout out to Joe Moore who requested this one. I mentioned in a couple videos that I wanted to hear the other sisters, Jackie and Denise, lead on a song because I hadn't heard them sing solo yet. And Joe gave me two recommendations for each of them singing lead on a song, and he said this one was one of his favorite Clark sisters songs, so I figured I'd get into this one. And Jackie's leading on this one, so I'm excited to hear her. Yeah, let's get into this song. Ooh, like the instrumental. Like the elegant feel to it with the strings mixed with that piano.
Got an angel with me in my sleep.
Is this Jackie? The voice doesn't sound familiar, so I assume so.
I've got an angel looking after me.
I like her tone.
Going to and fro and waiting on me when I
Love this instrumental, the build of it.
protects me from all dangers, seen and unseen, stripping the powers of darkness. Angels encamped around me, touching me in the morning, my eyes to see. That singing angel,
Oh.
singing angel, I can hear him, I can feel him, camped around me, camped all around me. Good ministering angel,
Okay.
angel, there to guide me, yeah, beside me to guide me, camped around me, camped all around me.
Yes, background. They gonna harmonize. They don't do nothing else. I love this instrumental too. Shout out to Twinkie. I'm pretty sure. Ooh.
Got an angel watching over me, keeping me from all hurt, harm, and danger. Got an angel watching over me,
Huh.
keeping me from all hurt, harm, and danger.
Shout out to the band. I see them on the screen right now.
over me, keeping me from all hurt, harm, and danger. Got an angel watching over me, keeping me from all hurt, harm, and danger.
She's got a really interesting tone. I love kind of how jazzy it feels too. R&B.
Watching over
It makes me think of Anita Baker. Both her tone and the instrumental. Shout out to Twinkie, man. She can compose a song. Ooh. Watching over me. Hey, come on. Angels watching over me. I like that. I love the build of it. Let's get into my final thoughts. All right, I've got an Angel. This was great. In my surprise though, I basically loved everything that I've reacted to from the Clark sisters, and this one was no exception. It was just really, really like intriguing from the very start to the very last note as they faded out in the end. And again, I loved the build of this song. Like it started off not small at all, because like it was kind of full orchestration right off the bat, but it was the beginning first half was like just mostly Jackie leading with that instrumental, and it's very elegant. And then in the second half the sisters came in and were backing her up, and I love that little call and response there, and you know they were going off harmonizing with the background vocals. That was great. And then the instrumental also picked up even more in that second half, even though it was already full. And I just really, really enjoyed it. Now, this was my first time hearing Jackie sing solo. And her voice I found really intriguing. Because one, it's different than I guess what I was expecting. It's a little different than what I've heard from the Clark sisters so far. Her voice was a little more... light wouldn't be the right word. I don't know if anybody would describe the Clark sisters' voices as light, but it was more smooth. Even though she still had that grit and that passion that the Clark sisters have, but it was very like smooth. And maybe that was just this particular song, but it also had that slight kind of rasp to it that I really enjoyed. I don't know if rasp would be the right word either, but it just had that certain little something that I found really intriguing throughout. And like I said, it kind of reminds me of Anita Baker, like that warm quality that Anita Baker's voice has, both in the vocals on the song and the instrumental, because this song also had a very like jazz R&B feel to it that I really enjoyed. Really, really great. And I think that I can attribute that to Twinkie. I'm pretty sure, I know she wrote the lyrics, but she probably composed the music as well. So shout out to her. She's so talented. She knows how to make good music. Like I love that piano mixed with the orchestra, and you know the drums and the guitar and the bass. Like it all came together, so it was like a nice warm jazzy gospel hug that I just loved. What else? Loved Jackie's lead vocals, loved the instrumental. Reminded me of Anita Baker. Loved the warm feeling of it all. Oh, and then the Clark sisters on the background. Like I said, during, if they don't do nothing else, they are gonna harmonize. They killed those background vocals, held down their parts so strong as they always do, and just a really, really great song. Shout out to the Clark sisters. Shout out to Twinkie, and shout out to Jackie. This was a really great, not surprise, but really nice, just a really good song and something a little different than what I'm used to from the Clark sisters, while still packing that Clark sisters punch. Yeah, you know what's interesting too? I've been kind of when I do the write ups and stuff, I kind of fall down rabbit holes. So I've been kind of looking into the like the behind the scenes stuff. And I started watching some clips of their film, but I think I'm gonna watch the whole thing at some point. But yeah, they've got a really interesting backstory and life as well as the amazing music. But that's just a weird side tangent. Maybe I'll do a review of the film. I don't know. But anyway, that has nothing to do with I've Got an Angel, which I really enjoyed. Again, if any of you would like to see my reaction to Trust in Him by Twinkie and Rant Allen, that is up on the Patreon right now. So link is in the description if you want to see that video and other exclusive content and early reactions and give me suggestions and vote on polls and all that stuff for future content. Yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this song and performance. Let me know any other songs Jackie leads and some more that Denise does as well. And I'll get into the Denise next. And any other Clark sisters or other artists requests that you may have. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel and Patreon for more content like this. Thanks for stopping by. See y'all next time.